Hello and welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton, and today on the podcast, I'm joined again by my good friend, lovemaker, newsbreaker, Deven Rall.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here too, man. You know what I was thinking about?
I don't know if I want to get in that head of yours. What were you thinking about?
7 months is a long time. A lot can change in 7 months.
Where's he going with this?
Both our wives just about 7 months pregnant.
Oh, you're just giving an update on our future fatherhood.
Ray Cyrus, his marriage lasted 7 months.
Okay.
We're going to talk about that.
Yeah, that's kind of came out of nowhere.
It really did.
The Cyrus is so much drama in that family.
Oh, absolutely. Matty Healy, he's engaged to his girlfriend of 7 months.
So it's the 7-month theme.
7 months, bro. A lot can change.
It?
Yeah,
wow, that's quick.
Taylor Swift's ex. Our almost news, we're going to talk about Joey Chestnut, the prolific hot dog eater, like the Michael Jordan of eating. He might be banned from this year's Independence Day hot dog eat-off, or whatever they call it.
For 7 months?
Couldn't really squeeze that in.
Yeah, that's actually in less than a month.
I couldn't really squeeze. But to begin with, Kevin Spacey, he has revealed on Piers Morgan that he has been dodging bankruptcy for a while and that he has no money, that his house is going to be foreclosed on. He has nothing to his name, doesn't know what he's going to do. Let's have a listen to some of that interview now.
Well, it's funny you asked that question because this week, where I have been living in Baltimore, is being foreclosed on. My house is being sold at auction.
Really? Why is it being foreclosed?
Because I can't pay the bills that I owe.
Are you facing bankruptcy?
Been a couple of times when I thought I was going to file, but we've managed to sort of dodge it.
Dude, cry me a river, dude.
Really?
Are you buying this? He is a fantastic actor. I mean, have you seen him in House of Cards?
His life is a house of cards, man. Like,
And it fell down.
It really did. Yeah, I had the same read as you, where he's such a good actor, I can't tell if this is genuine or not.
You
But
never know.
I suppose he has no money. Like, why would you lie about it? I guess you want your career back.
Yeah, I mean, I guess these are things you can look up if he's foreclosed on his house and it's up for auction. But it's like, bro, I have no sympathy for you. You were making like allegedly $500,000 an episode on House of Cards. The guy's been a huge Hollywood actor for how many years? It's like, dude, you need to be better with your money.
Yeah, how did he blow that
Like,
much
how
money?
did you lose all that money? And I get like these allegations, came out and it's probably really hard for him to find work now. So I guess that sucks because as far as we've seen, like all those allegations have been shot down in court. He hasn't been charged with anything.
That's right. Last year, he was acquitted on 9 charges in the UK, including sexual assault and indecent assault. And the year before that, he was found not liable in a civil sexual abuse case. So, I mean, he's got these things thrown out. Does that mean he gets his career back before those allegations came out?
I mean, to me, that's up to the studios and the people who are the ones who are in the power to hire him. And if they want to hire him, they do. If they don't, they don't. I mean, I don't know how I feel about this guy. Like, he had these, allegations come forward about him. And then he came out at the time. Remember, it was during the whole Me Too movement. And then he came out as like, I'm gay.
Right.
And people are like, okay, wait, what about all the allegations of these guys coming forward saying you like assaulted them? And at the time, I mean, clearly he's denied them since and he had his day in court. So maybe he should get another chance in Hollywood. But it's like, bro, how did you go through all that money?
I agree. How do you have nothing to your name? He's a pretty old guy by this stage. I don't know why he didn't invest better. What have you?
And I mean, like you have like should have put some money like away for a rainy day or something. Man.
Right.
And this was a really rainy day because his whole career got kind of ruined.
Well, he claims that the legal bills really got to him, and he says he hasn't paid off his legal bills. Lawyers be expensive, and so he's in debt many millions of dollars. And basically, this interview is him saying, I need to come back to save my future. Like, otherwise, I don't know what my family's going to do. But I had the same read as you. Does he just want his career back kind of for ego, or is it, for his family and for money?
Yeah, I think it's got to be ego. Also, another weird move that he always does is he like kind of disappeared for a few years. But then like every Christmas he would reappear on Twitter, on YouTube, and he would be in his like Frank Underwood House of Cards ego like character, and it's like, dude, what's going on with this guy?
Right. He's a peculiar guy. I mean,
very interesting. A lot of actors are kind of weird, but very weird dude.
I know, but he plays weird characters well as well.
Great actor. I mean, like he has the chops. He should be getting jobs, but that's not up to us.
Sharon Stone and Liam Neeson think he deserves a comeback. It'll just be interesting to see if a studio agrees. I think someone will take a chance on him.
I mean, you want Liam Neeson to have your back, man.
Yeah.
He'll come for you.
Right, exactly.
It's like, okay, we'll give him a job. We got something for Kevin Spacey all of a sudden.
Okay, on to our next story. Billy Ray Cyrus wants his 7-month marriage annulled. So he got married to an Australian lady. She goes by
huge year for Australians.
Every year's a huge
Bianca.
Oh, Bianca, you're right.
That DJ we were talking about, Dom Dalla. Australians are on the come up, and you're on the
G-Flip,
and you're on the very, very low end of that list.
But I'm on the list.
Kind of.
So, a 7-month marriage. This Australian girl, and now he wants her out of the house so bad. He's going to pay for her to move out. $500 a night.
You can get a nice place, right, for $500 a night, as far as like a hotel room?
Yeah, a nice hotel room. And then after like the first 10 days of the $500, he's going to pay her $5,000 a month to get a house. But that's only for 3 months. So he really wants her out. He basically says that he entered into the marriage on a false pretense. He thinks he was defrauded into the I
would love to know more about that. Defrauded
too.
About what? What was he expecting?
I don't know. He thinks he was lied to, and that's why he got married, and now the lies have come out. She didn't have proper consent to marry him. He doesn't think so. That's why it needs to be annulled, not a divorce. It needs to be completely annulled.
He doesn't even want this on his record,
right?
And he wants to pay her $5,000 a month just to get out of the place.
Yeah, it's weird because they knew each other for many, many years.
Yeah, apparently through the show he was on, or through Hannah Montana, right?
Oh, is that right?
I believe they did like some music or something. So like he's known her for years. So it's not like this is just some girl that popped up after he got divorced.
Right.
That gives me the vibes that like they kind of caught a vibe back in the day, but he's like, you know what, I'm married, and then he got divorced, and it was like, hey, I'm gonna revisit this.
I think that could be it. Because if he does get divorced, it'll be his 3rd divorce. Obviously, he got divorced from Tish.
Tish, yeah, that was, and that's been kind of the whole Cyrus clan, just drama.
You know, the Cyrus clan are obsessed with Australians.
Oh yeah,
Miley,
yeah,
with Liam Hemsworth.
Okay.
Billy with Fire Rose.
Are you gonna shoot your shot with Billy?
I could do, couldn't I?
They're into us.
We actually look, Billy's me like
30
years from now.
I wouldn't say that. I would not say that. Just because you have long hair and a beard.
Right,
and wear interesting hats.
Tish Cyrus is with Prison Break, Dominic Purcell. Australian.
Oh, that's crazy.
Noah was with the same guy. So they're all with...
Yeah, that is true.
They love Australians, man.
Wow. We broke news on this.
I know.
Get this on the website.
I told you.
Cyrus is into Australians.
I had some hot takes today.
Confirmed. But yeah, also... teaser, I think there's going to be more coming in this divorce.
I'm looking forward to it.
In this week.
I'm looking forward.
It's going to get much juicier from what I'm hearing.
Oh,
yes.
Stay tuned. Good.
Yes.
Okay, on to our next story. Matty Healy, Taylor Swift's ex, is now engaged to his model girlfriend or fiancée, Gabbriette Bechtel. Don't know.
You're just going to keep going for that? How
many
more?
Don't know.
One more time.
Bechtel.
I think that's it.
So they've been dating just 7 months. Really whirlwind romance. She's from the OC over here, and she flashed a black diamond or a black stone.
Is that like the only evidence that they're engaged?
No,
she was at a concert, right?
Yeah, with her engagement ring, black diamond.
But is that a black diamond? Is that a thing?
It's rock, man.
Is that onyx? Isn't that a type of...
I'm not a stone guy. I'm a stoned dude.
Yeah, you're a stoner guy.
Right.
You're a stoned guy.
No, his mother appeared on a TV show and confirmed it. His mother's famous.
Matt's
mother's famous.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, she appeared on a show and basically said, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Couldn't be happier, more thrilled. We couldn't be happier. Everything I would want in a daughter-in-law. I'm thrilled.
How would she know that after 7 months?
How would she know how much she likes this lady? Maybe she just really hated his exes.
Yeah, that could be. Is that you trying to throw Taylor shade?
Always.
Yeah, that is kind of your MO. Although the more that comes out about like this, it almost seems like the Taylor Matt Healy thing was like really not a thing. Like it was like a fling.
If anything.
Because we had photos of them together, so they were clearly something. They might have hooked up, but I think I saw a story recently that came out that it was like he was like thinking it was even weird that she did like talked about him so much on the album because it was like such a brief like romance. Like it wasn't
weird.
It wasn't even like she was his girlfriend.
She dedicated a whole album to this guy.
Or like a hookup.
I didn't even know if they banged, honestly. Like,
yeah, I have no clue.
Do you think that Taylor now will have to wait to get engaged a little while because it'll look like a reaction to Matty?
I don't think Taylor looks at anything Matt Healy does at this point.
You don't think so?
She's so above this dude.
What do you mean? She just wrote a whole album about him.
Well, that's what all of her fans want. Has she ever actually said like all these songs are actually about Matt? Or
There's lots of Easter eggs.
Is this all of her like weird fans that are just like dissecting every last lyric, being like, oh, this is about Matt?
Well, it's about someone.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, I'm not a Taylor Swift sort of person, so I don't know what the clues are, but that was, common consensus.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It'll be interesting to see if Taylor gets engaged soon or waits or doesn't at all.
I don't know. I go back and forth every day on whether they're going to get. I mean, doesn't it kind of seem like it's kind of fizzling out a little bit?
Because we're not hearing about it.
Maybe just because I'm not seeing them together. I guess she's on tour in Europe. Travis is at like charity softball games, hitting home runs, like looking like he's having the time of his life, drinking beers with his brother.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know about those two.
I don't know, and I don't really care.
Okay, great. Okay, on to our Almost News segment. This is your favorite, isn't it, Deven?
This should have led the show.
It should have. Joey Chestnut, who is like, if Michael...
The GOAT.
He's like if Michael Jordan and Muhammad Ali had a baby, and that baby sort of had a baby with Michael Phelps, and that was an eating contest baby. Okay.
The GOAT of glizzies. Let's leave it at that.
Okay. This guy just wins the eating contest every year for God knows how many years. But this might be
16, I think.
Is it 16?
I know we don't have it on our notes, but I'm pretty sure he's won. Or maybe he's competed for 16 years. But there's no one who's a better eater than Joey Chestnut.
Well, he might not be allowed in this year's competition because he signed with like a vegan hot dog company, and that's a big no-no if you ask Nathan's Hot Dogs, who throws the July 4th one.
When this news crossed my desk yesterday, I thought it had to be fake.
Right.
I was just like, the more I read through this story, first I was like, oh, Joey Chestnut banned from the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. I was like, okay, there's no way. And then when I see he was banned because he took a vegan hot dog deal, I was like, dude, is this like The Onion, like that fake website that just like tries to make headlines? But it's all legit. Like Joey released a statement. Nathan's released a statement. They're both very like contradictory because like Joey's saying, this isn't a new rule, or this is a new rule that they're trying to make where I can't take these endorsements outside of the 4th of July competition. It wasn't like he was trying to eat the vegan hot dogs on 4th of July or like wear an Impossible Burger hat.
Right.
It was just that he took money from a different company to like work with them in like the off season.
Totally.
So it's like, do you not kind of like, dude, Joey, get your bag, man. As long as he's not up there in head to toe in Impossible gear or eating vegan hot dogs on the 4th of July, which would be the most un-American thing of all time.
Right.
Dude, who cares?
I think
who cares?
There was probably something weird in the little contract between Joey and Nathan's Hot Dogs saying you can't sign with another hot dog company. Like but then he goes, okay, vegan hot dogs aren't actually hot dogs. So I can sign with this other. This isn't a competitor to you.
Yeah,
this is a different lane.
True.
And so then he signs with the vegan one. He goes, "Hey guys, this ain't in the contract." They're saying no, but then there's conjecture.
There's still hot dogs, the whole thing.
So do you think he will somehow wriggle out of?
I do think this has made such big waves already that I think that these two will come together and figure something out. And I do think he competes on July 4th, but. If not, man, biggest free agent on the market.
I know.
Like, it's like, dude, what is he going to do on the 4th of July? I have some ideas. I think you're not are you into competitive eating?
I mean, somewhat, I guess.
Dude, he needs to challenge people.
Oh.
Like, he needs to hold his own hot dog eating contest. There was a an old famous Kobayashi.
Oh, Kobayashi.
He's a legend.
Say less.
He got kicked out of Nathan's.
Right.
I forgot what all. There's a whole documentary on it. Dude, that was his biggest competition. Joey dusts the competition every 4th of July. It's not even close. Get those two together and hold their own hot dog eating contest. No one's going to even think about Nathan.
I think you're right. Actually, you know these days how like exhibition boxing fights are more popular than like actual boxing?
Exactly.
He should just challenge celebrities. Like
that. But the thing is, it would be like so unfair.
No, you give like Joey Fatone like a 10 hot dog.
Wait, why did
head
you
start.
say Joey? Oh, 10. Okay, you give him like a handicap.
Give him a handicap. You give different celebrities a handicap. Joey's there like ready to go eating his 80 hot dogs or whatever.
Okay, I like that. I mean, he would need a huge, that you could go against celebrities or like put him on the undercard of like the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson.
You want to produce this with me?
Dude, we're cooking right now. We might have to cut this because all these ideas are going to be stolen.
I'm going straight over to Harvey's desk after this and pitching the idea.
I don't know how that's going to go, but hopefully well.
Well, thank you very much for joining me today, Deven.
Yeah, this was fun. Great stories today.
Yeah, God knows where we'll be in 7 months. Time will tell.
You really are hung up on the 7-month thing today, huh?
Just think about it, man.
You're just going to keep going with it.
Life works in 7-month increments. Think about that. Okay? I'll leave you with that thought.
I don't know what the hell that means.
All right. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow.